Well, howdy, everybody, and Happy New Year from us.
Me too.
You too. Yeah.
Me too.
Because they usually say it's just me and the critters.
Mm-hmm. But now it's us and then the critters.
Yep.
Yep.
Brad's off today.
Yep. And I figure it's December 31st, so I can appear on camera.
Yeah, I asked him if he'd come on camera. And my hair was done earlier, but now it's not because we took naps, so.
Yeah, it's all jacked up.
Yeah. And I was dressed up earlier, but now I'm not because we took naps, and then we get home and we get in our comfy clothes. So this is a robe and one of my really comfortable house dresses. So right now, the weather is 62 degrees. Feels like 62. The high today was 63. Tonight it'll be low of 40. No rain expected. Humidity is 32%. Wind is 6 miles per hour from the northwest. Sunrise 7:33 a.m. and sunset will be at 5:47 p.m.
Yep. After the 21st of December, we're going to start seeing the periods of daylight getting longer and longer.
Yep, and it'll be pretty much the same tomorrow. So we decided not to go fishing tomorrow. We originally planned to go fishing, even though you guys didn't know that probably, because I haven't made a video in a number of days, and I'm sorry about that. Life kind of gets in the way. And even though we don't have families and stuff, just the busyness of the holidays.
Yeah,
and
tis the season.
Yeah, it just makes you tired. And we've been fighting a little bit of a flu bug, so but we're good. But yeah, we were gonna go fishing, and then the high tide is at
6 in the morning
and 6 at night.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yes, a little more. But that doesn't really work for us because 6 in the morning we don't want to get up that early, and 6 at night it'll be dark. So I'm not that brave yet.
No.
I've never done nighttime fishing. I know he has, but we haven't done it here. And well, you have, but it was on the dock.
Yeah, it was on the dock.
Did it have a light on it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so, but we're gonna go Saturday probably.
Yeah.
I can't really remember Friday and the weekend and stuff. It was just very busy, and like I said, we were fighting the flu, somewhat, both of us, and then Monday the house was so macked out, and I'm trying to get Christmas down, which I mostly have Christmas down inside, and we've got a little bit of stuff outside that. Of course, the gingerbread man got brought in right away by me.
Yeah.
But the rest of the stuff needs to come in, and he'll do that tomorrow. But I think the biggest thing is kind of a year-end reflection, like everybody else is doing, but I'm always interested in hearing people what they've gone through and their perspective. Holding hands, still. You guys know it's been a rough year this year. We're not whining or anything. Life happens. But it was one of the more up
and down.
Yeah, I would say it more of a character building test of strength between us and family and just all the way around. As you guys know, Brad was laid off in, was it May?
April.
You also know that his mom was terminally ill for a few years.
Yeah.
For about 2 years, and she passed away August
3rd.
August 3rd.
Dad's birthday.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So that was really.
It's an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, even though you know it's coming, it hurts. I mean, I think you get a little more prepared for it, but it still really hurts.
Yeah.
You love that person.
And the good side is knowing she's not suffering anymore, and the bad side is, there's a lot of things that a lot of us wanted to say to her, and with the way she was the last year, um, you're not sure how much of that she retained.
Right,
You
right.
know.
I believe, just me personally, that, and they say hearing is the last thing to go on a person. That even if they don't understand at that point in time, when they pass away, whatever you believe in, we believe in heaven, and that then she will know, you know.
Yeah.
I can't. I was going to show you guys uh, some of her things that we were sent, and I'll have to do that tomorrow when I'm better set up, because it's all set and I don't want to have Mr. Heide have to get up because his back is hurting today, and he's got the heating pad on, and my stomach's upset. So I will show you guys either tomorrow or the next day. We got sent a cork carving that Brad had gotten her before he met me, even, and one of her bells. I told you guys about her collecting bells, and then her ukulele.
Yeah.
And uh, but yeah, it was a difficult year in there for a while. I got extremely sick in May, just like a week after we'd seen the doctor,
Yeah.
and it was one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had. And you guys know that my breathing, my pulse ox stuff was down to 70. A couple times it was below that. Yes, I should have gone to the doctor or to the hospital. The next time I will. Uh, and I had a lot of stuff going on and failing at the same time. And then we were afraid maybe it was cancer or something, so I had to go through some tests for that. Knock on imitation wood, it wasn't. Um, and so we were really blessed by that. I have to say again, with Brad being laid off, I have to thank everybody again, because we could not have made it without the help from friends and family that donated, because
Oh yeah.
especially because their first month there's no income. Yeah, we have Brad's pension, but that's not enough for us to make it on uh, by itself, or else he wouldn't have to work.
Yeah.
But
The pension pays the basic bills, but if we want
right,
to eat or put gas in the Jeep, then we got to work.
that's exactly it. That's exactly it. And
Mhm.
we're very blessed to have it. Don't get us wrong. And I know a lot of
Yeah.
people do not have a pension coming in, because he started having that come in. He retired at the age of 50. Um, and he hit that golden 80 formula, which is,
Your years of service plus your age equals 80. And when I turned 50, I had 34 years in. And I did something that might have been kind of a little crappy, because um, in 2010 our union contract was up for negotiation, and my birthday is in August. And if we would have ratified a new contract before I turned 50, I could not have retired. I would have had to have waited at least 5 more years. And I wanted out.
I would have been
And
visiting you in the penitentiary,
yeah,
probably.
because I would have choked the life out of somebody stupid. So I volunteered for the negotiating committee, and I kind of drug out the negotiations a little bit longer than
Oh, did you?
I did, you know. And then as soon as I turned 50, it was like, okay, now, and we got the ball rolling. And September 24th, it was my last day of work.
And what was it? Just a number of days that there was that brief window
Yeah, yeah.
that he could do that.
Yeah, because I had to wait until after my anniversary which was the 23rd of September, but I had to wait till after my anniversary and after my birthday, and then before October 1st.
Yeah.
Because if I would have waited to retire after October 1st, there again, I would have had to wait another 5 years. So,
Well, I
so it
would
all
say
worked
that
out.
I don't think you did anything crappy or anything. Brad was the steward. Is that what they call
The union
the
steward.
union steward for a lot of years there
Mm-hmm.
at his employment? And he helped a lot of people negotiate different problems and stuff with the upper management, and all that's not with pay.
Yep. Just
I remember people calling you up at home.
yep. Just
Yeah,
volunteering.
yeah, and even when you weren't
Mm-hmm.
union steward anymore, you were still helping people.
Yep.
So I mean,
Yep.
but you put in your years. You stayed there longer than we wanted you to.
Yep.
But you know, we wanted him to. He needed to get out.
Yeah.
And I mean, can you imagine working in the same place of employment for that many years? He started when he was 16,
Mm-hmm.
and he's worked in almost every department but the meat
Mm-hmm.
and bakery.
I worked a little bit in the bakery,
What
not
about
much.
deli?
Same thing.
Okay,
Helped him out a little
helps him
bit.
out just a little bit, but I mean, besides that, I mean, every other place he'd worked, and um, but I mean, we're very back to what we were saying. We're very, very grateful, and I want to say thank you again to everybody that
Yes.
donated and stuff. We were just blown away
Mm-hmm.
by everybody who donating, and even those of you that could not afford to donate that were just cheering us on,
Yeah.
sending us well wishes and
Yep.
stuff. It was a scary time.
Yeah.
Brad had never been laid off in his entire life.
Mm-hmm.
So we really didn't know what to do. And in fact, you can say what you want and believe what you want about unions, and you're right to do that. But we had always had the security of the union,
Yep.
so we didn't have to worry about you being laid off.
Yep.
But like I
Well.
said, it was I think it made us more humble. I think every time you go through something hard, though, it makes you more humble.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
know.
Mm-hmm. And this, yeah, and the layoff. I mean, it's funny because I was laid off for 4 months, and then I worked the new job for 4 months, and everything, and so far I really enjoy what I'm doing now. The hardest part is they do not want you uh, they do not want you to stay on the phone for very long. They want you to answer the questions and everything, and with me, especially with as much as I've worked retail, it's I'm used to doing everything I can to help people solve their problems. Especially, I mean, running the liquor store and then selling cars. I mean, with selling cars, you have a certain criteria where you want to make sure that the people sitting on the other side of the table are your friends. And I mean that sounds very very manipulative, but that's part of it. And one of the things that I always did when I sold cars was I did everything I could for the best interest of the customer. In fact, one of my last deals that I had made was I had this couple come in and they had an old beater Suburban that just sounded like it was on its last legs. And they were creditly challenged, and they needed something because they had a lot of kids. And what I found out was they had 4 or 5 kids on their own, and they adopted a 14-year-old girl,
Oh.
and she had 4 or 5 brothers and sisters, and their parents had passed away.
Oh.
And it was getting to a point where they were going to have to start splitting up all the kids. So this couple took on all of those kids and
Wow.
adopted all of them. And it was kind of funny because, they told me what they needed, and they just said they had several kids. They didn't go into details. And
Nixie.
so, we got the ball rolling. We had done a credit check and everything, and found out what kind of vehicle we could get them in, and we could actually get them into a fairly decent vehicle and keep it in their price range. So I went and got the new Suburban and showed it to them, and they were just kind of awestruck. They couldn't believe it, and I said, "Well, let's take it for a ride." And they said, "Well, we've got the kids." And I'm thinking, well, the
2 or 3
Suburban,
kids,
yeah, and I'm thinking, well, the Suburban, it's got room for 8, and sorry, I gotta sit up, guys. And I said, well, let's take the kids, let's take it for a drive. And they kind of argued with me, and finally they said, I said, well, we've got 8 seat belts in here, and finally said, okay. They opened up the door, and it was like a clown car.
Yeah.
All these kids come pouring out of this car. And there was like 11 or 12 kids, so we had to leave some of them at the dealership just because of not enough seat belts. And my sales manager, after it was all said and done, he made a comment that he was glad that he didn't have to negotiate against me, because that was the one deal in 4 years that I worked. I worked the desk a lot harder than I worked the customer.
Oh yeah.
And it was such a good feeling to see these people in a much more reliable vehicle, and and the kids, and I don't know how many of the kids came up and had to give me a hug because of
That's so neat.
yeah, you know, but that's one of the things that I got used to, is having to deal with people like that. And then now,
They
there's
want you to hurry. Yeah.
they want, and there's been a few times where people are going through stuff, and maybe they're having problems signing into the website or whatever. And I've told them, I said, hey, I will stay on the phone with you until we get this figured out. And they want our phone calls to be less than 8 minutes long. And I remember one guy, I was on the phone with him for 45 minutes, and I kept getting emails from the supervisors that said, hey, you've been on this call a long time. Do we need to help you? And nope, got it.
No, yeah.
But that's my nature, is, I want to do what I can to help people. I don't want to leave them flopping in the breeze and stuff like that. And Teresa's the same way. I've seen, yeah, you can deny it, but I've seen her do the same thing, where she would much rather, she will do what she can to help people out. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be tired because I just took a nap. But
you did just take a nap, and then you came out here and took another one.
I know.
You don't sleep at night, though, so
Yeah, because I know this morning I was up at 7.
So stick on
Still
target,
at 7.
though.
Well, no, I can't do.
Come on, come on!
I can't.
Come on!
No.
But yeah, I mean, we love helping people.
Yeah.
But I want back to what we were saying. Thank you to all of you guys, though, because we could not have made it through with you guys. And we were blessed with. I don't know what you guys believe, and you believe whatever you believe in. But this whole experience has really strengthened my belief in God and renewed it, because He blessed us with you getting this wonderful job where you're treated with respect and dignity, They actually really care. It's got awesome benefits, you know, and it's nice having vacation pay again, having sick pay,
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's kind to his body, which we know that he needs help, and he is in the process of getting help.
Yeah.
He has an appointment that comes up this on the 3rd of getting that stand up MRI done, and he does have an appointment, I guess, with a chiropractic. You're going to go see a chiro. They aren't the type that the chiropractic practice is not the type that is going to do a lot of the manually jerking and stuff. I don't know what. I think they use more of the massagers and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And it's a free consultation.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
And it works out well because it's after
Hmm.
it's after I get the MRI done. So I'll have to get copies of the MRI so they can check it out too.
Right, and then also you're gonna see a orthopedist or a neurosurgeon or somebody,
Yeah.
another neurosurgeon, not that one. Not the one that said there's nothing wrong with his back. Like there's been nothing wrong with his back for 17 years.
Yeah.
But what I want to do, really, when we get the MRI report, I would love to send that said doctor a letter.
Yeah.
And but I probably won't because I'm not mean that way. But, we love, let's talk about some of the good things we've done this year. I know we've gone through some hard things, but we're continuing on with the Hats for 50 States. And I have some wonderful friends that um, donate yarn, and they donate uh, money to help with shipping, and they also donate. Some also donate finished hats or shawls or scarves or head warmers and stuff,
Yep.
and that really helps, and that makes me feel like I'm doing something worthwhile since I'm a stay-at-home house engineer, domestic goddess, whatever you want to call me, housewife. Um, you know, it's important to still feel like that you have a purpose. My kids are raised. I mean, my grandchildren, all of them are teenagers now. Well, pretty soon Hunter will be a teenager.
Oh, he's not now?
No, he will be soon though.
Okay. I can't keep track.
Yeah, he's 12.
Okay.
But so I mean, they're all growing up and stuff, and um, this is something that I really love doing, and it's really important to me. And we're just on state 33, and we're going to start state 34. Speaking of which, since it's been the holidays, I haven't had a chance, and Brad hadn't had a chance to locate a place in Colorado, but we will be working on that. Um, the this probably the end of this week, beginning of next week, and we will be shipping that out on the following Saturday. And so that's been a really great thing. Your new job's been a great thing. Our 2 dogs are such a blessing. Love them both to death, and our cat.
Yep.
So that's been, we continue to work on our diabetes and getting those numbers more in check. Still learning about our bodies and how our bodies react to certain foods and what it does to our blood glucose and all of that. So what does that leave us at for 2020, which is just such a shock to me. 2020, who would have thunk it?
Yep.
I remember being so excited for the year 2000.
I know.
And everybody buying water.
Yep.
But I don't really like doing resolutions, so I'm not going to. And if that's your thing, that's great. I just plan on continuing to. I'm never going to be perfect. I'm always probably going to be overweight, and that's all right. I mean, everybody comes in different sizes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to continue to try to work better on my blood glucose. Um, do you need to leave?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can move it this way. He needs to. He needs to go
Visit
to.
the little boy's room.
Yeah, or my sister-in-law calls it the urination station, and I think she learned it from him.
Probably.
But anyway, I plan on continuing to work on that. And though I know I'm never going to probably be perfect, light is killing me. Lord Almighty, that's a little bit better. I don't know. You know, this is the fancy, dancy thing. So, and we are hoping to in 2022 get a inexpensive vehicle for me, just so I could run around town a little bit. And then we're also hoping to be able to move. Um, you know, it's just getting to be time, but we're going to take our time because we want to make sure that we're getting the best situation for us. I mean, because, Brad can retire in 5.5 years. So that makes you kind of, do I really want to be sat with a mortgage? How big of a mortgage? That would probably have to wait till his mom's estate is settled and see, what we would have to put down with that, put down on the house. So that's what we're hoping for is, I want to see these dogs have a yard again that they can run in. That would be really a blessing. But I think if we continue to be real positive, I believe positive thoughts generate positive actions and happening, and the same with negative. And that's just my belief. So I'm really hoping that this coming year we will be able to find a, the right kind of house for us. And if it's meant to be, it'll work out. But of course, we'll stay at the same job. We want to see Brad get some help for his back. And also, he needs to start with having some dental work done. We're all getting to the age where we're having to have lots of dental work done. So,
Can I say something about the positive thoughts?
sure.
Okay. I took a management training course, and it's been, God, probably close to 30 years ago. And the only thing, the only thing that I remember about that whole training course I took was, and I wish I could remember who it was that said it,
Can
but
you sit somewhere?
yeah, I was trying to get my heating pad adjusted.
Okay.
And one of the things, the one thing I took from that course was you set the tone for your day. So if you wake up in the morning and you think I'm going to have a crappy day, you're going to have a crappy day. And but if you wake up in the morning and think, hey, it's got to be a great day. I'm looking at the grass from the green side. You know, uh, I'm blessed. I've got a an incredible family here, and so if you start off thinking that you're going to have a good day, it's that's
Yep.
what's going to happen.
Yep.
You know, and there's so many people that it was like when I was working storefront retail. You learn right away when you go into a new store the people that you do not ask how their day is going.
Yeah. No.
Because you will hear it. And but it's nice looking at um, trying to keep focused on the positives. Because so many people, they focus on the negatives, and that's their tone for life,
Yeah.
is just on the negatives.
Sometimes you get caught though in a mind space where, like, I suffer from depression, and it's in my family on both sides, maternal and paternal. Um, And sometimes, though, you get kind of stuck on that. You have to have, if you're lucky enough, have people around you like him that will, kind of push you to, hey, we need to be positive and stuff. We had something going on the other day that just, I don't know. What was it the other day that was going on? I think it was last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it was. Oh, we were trying to do groceries, remember?
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to do groceries, and Brad is we're rush, trying to get the part of the groceries in, just part of them,
Yeah.
the refrigerated and the frozen stuff, and it just really wasn't working, and it was just kind of a chaotic day. It was like Murphy's Law day,
Mm-hmm.
and I just had to stop myself and say, okay, this isn't any big thing. You need to kind of laugh about it and
Yep.
just carry on, and that's what we ended up doing because it was like if you went to go grab a thing of tomatoes to put in the fridge, you were going to spill them all, because you were rushing and and so. But
Mm-hmm.
we turned it around and it was a good day because we
Mm-hmm.
decided to carry in just part of the groceries, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we went out to eat, and then
I remember
I
what.
don't remember if we did. It was later.
Yeah. Either
Be,
that or we had other errands we had to run or
Something,
something. Yeah.
yeah. I don't remember what. I knew we had to get to the pharmacy before they closed.
Yep.
Because I remember looking at my watch and it said it was 12:07. I looked at my phone actually.
Mm-hmm.
It said 12:07 and I was like, "Yep, we got to get going."
Yep.
And I know what it was. Your back was just spasming. It was probably the worst back pain he has had maybe ever.
We're very
And
close
I
to it.
mean, you look at him and he looked like he would like to tear up. Well, I think he probably did a few times, but it was that bad. And we had to just kind of put stuff on hold, and
Mm-hmm.
but we worked around it.
Mm-hmm.
Or was Saturday when she pulled you down the steps? Heck, I don't remember. Everything is just, how you get busy. But anyway, we turned that day around. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I mean, don't get me wrong. We all have our down days. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's not pretend like we're all just gonna be, you know, you know, dancing in the sunshine and you know. But we all have a down day or
Mm-hmm.
just a kind of a sucky day or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's just life. That's why I don't come on here as often because I don't want to bore you guys because they're just days that there's just not really anything going on. He went to work. I did my chores around here. I cooked dinner. I illuminated. That was it.
Our pets' heads were falling
Yeah.
off.
But that's what I'm hoping for is like I said, us to get a car for me. Doesn't need to be anything fancy at all. To get what we're really hoping for is to find a used um, minivan. That would be nice with the dogs, and that would be nice also. They're easier to get in and out of, and also easier to put groceries in and stuff. So that's what we're hoping for is an inexpensive.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do more artwork because I haven't really had any time in a number of months. Well, I kind of lost a little bit of interest, and then it's hard when you're not selling any artwork to keep creating because you just see this stuff kind of sitting, but you know, uh, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like I said, keep doing the hats for 50 states. I do want to start doing some knitwear and putting it in my Etsy that actually be hats for sale. Um, and what about you, Mister?
Once we get into a routine,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make some more birdhouses and stuff.
Yeah.
And I told you that one planter that I did, the
Mm.
wishing well, I did up in Bar None.
Yeah.
I would like to do another one,
Mm-hmm.
but a bigger one.
And I always thought some tabletop ones of those would be really cute, especially here in Florida. Everybody has outdoor furniture, and a lot of people have tables and stuff.
Hmm.
Because, with a bottom and stuff, that would be really cute to set a plant in,
Hmm.
you know.
Yep.
I want us to do more fishing. Definitely do more fishing. And do more walking and stuff. I've finally gotten now where I can walk out to the mailbox and back, or I can walk, around the trailer and stuff without feeling like I'm gonna die, and that's nice. I'm. Let's talk about with Brad's disability. It's gotten to the point. Do you mind if I?
No, go for it.
Okay, I just want to make sure and ask.
I appreciate it.
A lot of times I have to be the one that does more of the physical stuff because he just can't. His back just will not permit it. It's like, so if we're carrying in groceries, it used to be that, we would do certain things like we would carry them in, and then I would put away the refrigerator stuff and he would put away the freezer stuff. It's gotten to a point where he just can't do that. So I see you there, Mister.
No.
um, we get him to kind of drag him up the stairs because we have one of those carts that you use as the wheels, and I see you there, and then I put everything away because his back has had it at that point in time, and so as Brad's disability has gotten worse, I've had to become stronger. Well, again, it's depending on how you look at it. It's kind of a blessing for me because it's forced me to have to be able to be more physically strong. That means getting more movement in.
Yep.
Because what it is not that right now it's not that I'm in a lot of pain most of the time. Like, okay, last night I was, but I forgot to take my morning pills. But it's not that I'm in that much pain. It's just being tired. And also, stop, or I will hurt you. That's right, pout. Poor Nixie. Are you okay, noodle poodle girl? What? What? I know. But he knows I'm just joking with him.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't start that crap again.
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, fine.
Okay, don't cry.
I can't help it.
Oh, here we go again. But and also with Brad becoming more disabled, and we've learned to communicate better. Like if I'm a little frustrated because I didn't realize I was going to have to do all of putting the groceries away, now I've learned to stop and just vocalize, just vent, not at him, but just to him. And then I've gotten it off my chest, just the whole situation of the thing, and we carry on just happily. I guess that's what I was talking about Saturday with the shopping was that I finally learned to just kind of vocalize, hey,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that from now on I'm going to have to putting away all the groceries. It's not that I was attacking him or anything, I was just venting, and then I carried on and happily did it. Because, like I said, it's not his fault, but we all get frustrated, and, you need to vent a little bit, and then there's always a lot to be done, so there's always things that can be reassigned to, because we usually kind of divide up the work, but depending on how bad his back is, we'll reassign stuff, that things he can do just sitting.
Yep.
And there's a lot of stuff you can do just sitting. And, like, are you playing with your puppy?
Come on, Nixie.
Him love you. Oh, yes, a Nixie Poodle Doodle. You guys, thank you. You guys don't get to see her that often. No, you can't have my pop girlfriend. And her hair is a lot longer than normal because it's been wintertime here. So in the next week or two, I'll give her a haircut. Mm-hmm. I love you too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love you too. Yes. And Carol, they loved all those denture sticks. Yeah, they're gone. In fact, and all the other treats. Right? Right? Okay. It's not time yet.
She's the campaigning, right, pretty girl?
Start the campaign for dinner. We're going to have to give him a can of food because there's no rice cooker.
Uh-oh.
Can you believe that? What kind of a place is this? Oh, Nixie, are you pawing me? But that's all. That's our goals, or my goals anyway. I don't know. You just have goals of getting some help for your back, seeing what is available, and you need some dental work done. And
my biggest goal is just to feel normal.
Babe, you're not normal. Come here. Let me clean your little eye out. Come here. Oh, I know. One eye. Oh, there's another eye. Oh, I love you too. Are you a good girl? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I love you too, Nixie. I know. What? What? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
You okay, Nix?
You're not really a lap dog. You know this? What?
See, her original name
was Onyx.
And it was given to her before we got her.
Yeah, she's had numerous homes.
Yeah, and then the lady that we got her from, had two little kids, and they could not pronounce Onyx, so they shortened it to Nixie, and I know Nixie is I think it's
you fall.
Forest dryad.
A what?
Forest dryad.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Like a forest sprite or.
I know what you meant. I just didn't know we went there.
Yeah.
Goofball. Are you being silly? I know.
There goes the tongue.
Oh, I know. So silly. Are you a happy dog?
She is so hard to photograph because she's just.
Yeah.
She's black.
She really needs a haircut, but it got to get a little warmer before I give you a full haircut. I know. Oh my goodness, you're such a pretty girl. Are you a pretty girl? Are you? Oh my goodness, you're sitting on the arms of our chairs, aren't you?
She's kind of.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing, girlfriend? Oh, are you trying to talk to everybody? Are you trying to campaign? What? Are you saying hi to everybody? No, no, no. Hey, girlfriend.
Don't lick your stuff. Oh yeah. You're doing pretty good.
Now she's gonna swack you to death with her tail. Oh, look at this butt. Look at this butt. Oh yeah. All the way that way. Now we're gonna go over this way. Oh my goodness, that feels so good, doesn't it?
A little tongue going.
Yeah. Okay, she's trying to campaign because she wants dinner here pretty soon. She's probably hungry, huh? Are you hungry, Nixie? She's like, I'm starving. But
okay, come on. Let's get down.
You guys are getting me off track.
I know. Come on. Get down, Nix. Thank you.
But here, this is what we keep their dog biscuits in. Charlie, you gonna come around and get your dog biscuit, or you just gonna?
I don't think he can get out.
No, he's right here. Hi, Charlie.
Is that what you want?
Do you take it? They're kind of nervous right now because there's some fireworks going off, periodically. But one of the things I want on that hat, like I said, I don't have a place confirmed in Colorado. I have more children's hats than I do adult hats done this time, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Rebecca sent me some adult size hats too, and that really helped. But I'm going to be working on that the end of this week, and then I'll show you guys the hats. Cause I haven't been showing them as often because I have quite a few done right now, but I haven't buttoned them up. I haven't put a button on them yet. I need to sit and do that. I just have felt so tired lately. And, been fighting a little bit of the flu, not a full case like so many people, but just little, a little fragility of the stomach in all of its different forms. The other day, I felt so ucky. It came out both ends, just bam, bam. Was not a happy thing. And then, one happens and you feel like barfing again. And then the other end happens and you feel like barfing again. Because, woof! What? Hey, I tell it how it is. That's the
Yeah.
night you came home and I'm like, can you please? I told you I was sick and I didn't want to eat dinner and could you please fix yourself dinner? I don't remember. I think he made grilled cheese. He's been on a grilled cheese kick. You ever notice how you get on certain kicks? I know a lot of people say it's your body wants a certain thing. He's been on. Now he just loves cheese anyway, and his brother doesn't like it at all, which is just I still don't think that's even a human trait.
No.
But um, Francis, we love you. But yeah, it was not a pretty sight. It was not a pretty sight. It's one of them ones too where like if I have been sick and sweaty and stuff, you'll find me getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to take a shower just because I'm like, ugh. You know, I all sticky and ugh. So that's what I plan on doing is keeping up, with the hats for 50 states. Oh, yeah, I'm jumping in stuff. Don't you laugh at me, mister.
I do.
I ordered some more yarn. We were gifted a really generous, nice gift card from my wonderful friend Shirley, who's such a sweetheart. And I tell her the biggest treasure that I get from her is her friendship and her sisterhood. But she surprised us. And so I ordered some more. What do? I turn around and I order some yarn to make more hats to give away. Because that's how we are. And so, it was yarn on sale. I hit Hirschner's. They had the red, Dixie, the Red Heart, their uh, Super Saver, uh, 3 rolls for $7.50 or something like that. It's a good price. Um, I did that, and then on Amazon they have some of my yarn I really like. I really like the neon colors of the variegated, and I found some different yarn. Plus, they had this jumbo Super Saver Red Heart of the white and the black. So I ordered 2 each of those because this girl always could use. I'm watching you, Mister. Mm-hmm. This girl can always use some more white and black. Ow! Yarn. So got that coming. And then Michael's had. I wanted one of their rolling carts that.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it.
Squeeze my knee.
Well, it's not to hurt one, so. But it's a rolling cart that's got some bigger shelves, well, almost like baskets you can use for painting and stuff. And they had those half off, and they're metal. So, and then they had a few skeins. I need to up my. I will deal with you later.
Ooh.
But no, I'm kidding. Yeah. Maybe. But don't make me punch you.
Oh.
Again.
You weren't going to do that on camera anymore.
I'm not doing it on camera. Just talking about it. But I had to. I'm watching you. I had to up the order so I didn't have to pay the shipping. Over $50. Plus, then I had a coupon. All this stuff I had coupons on. Stuff.
YouTube is going to kick you off.
I had coupons for, and so and including the Hirschners and stuff. So I had this stuff at really good prices because I have to. It's like as much as I would like to order some ice yarn, I don't because a lot of it is specialty yarn, and I just really don't feel like I can really afford it, and I might be totally wrong on that. And I gotta keep the prices checked. I want to make the best hats I can, but I have to keep them.
You want to remain
cost
cost effective.
effective. Yeah, there we go. Cost effective. So that's what I have coming in, though, and I am super excited about that. And he's always so supportive, and I really appreciate that. You never demean me or act like I'm less than you or anything, because I mean, you and I decided over 31 years ago that we wanted me to stay home and, finish raising the kids and then take care of him. Stuff. There's quite a bit to take care of him. Seriously, there's really is. Like the man did not clean toilets, so somebody got to.
How many men do you know clean toilets?
Well, I'm sure there are some out there that do.
No.
There are.
No.
There are. I have a steamer coming. I'm excited about that too. The steamers that clean, they have on like mad special there on Amazon. I got this for less than $30. It'll even do like your spots on your carpet and like your upholstery. Like if you have a husband that spills like stuff on his chair, and you can get all the gunk around your faucets and stuff. So I'm watching you. So I'm excited about that. But no, you've always really been supportive of what I want to do. I mean, you're super supportive of the artwork. You don't care if it sits in there. I am going to list more of that. I can't complain. I haven't really listed much of that. I haven't done much artwork lately. But I'm going to get right back with it. My one thing is, though, I was super busy making Christmas gifts. And that did take quite a while. And then, uh, you quit. You're such a perv some days. Are you
I'm
done?
being good. I could be a lot badder.
Okay, don't be badder, though. Because then I have to bat you around. And you'll be a battered husband. Wow.
Talk to them, not to me.
I don't want to talk to you now.
To them?
Talk to the end.
I don't want to talk to
I
them.
want to talk to them. They're nice. They're goodlier than you. Are you going to pout now?
Nope.
But, yeah, he's always been very supportive and stuff. But so I'm excited about the new year. Each year, I'm excited. I think it's kind of the rebirth of hopes and dreams. And it might be the same one you have every year. Like, I used to always have, I'm going to lose weight. And now I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm going to lose weight because I'm, getting old enough. I've been there, done that. Look at this. What is this? Been quite miserable with at different points in time. So I just need to do it very slowly. But I'm healthier than I was a year ago.
A lot.
Yeah, I only take 4 prescription meds, and then I have 2 injectable medications I take for the diabetes. So, but I'm happy about everything. We're gonna do date night once a month at least, or date lunch. We're more of a date lunchers, right? We kind of like that a little bit better.
Well, it's going out after dark. I mean, it's scary.
Well, yeah, and I don't really want to be, having to come down through Tallahassee. I don't really into the nightlife.
Yeah.
I would rather, watch some YouTube or watch some Netflix and illuminate. I'm gonna do more drawing and sketching, and pen and ink and that kind of stuff too. I want to branch out more artistically. You're really distracting. Okay. Don't make me hurt you. Here, I'm gonna take you out of the camera now, so you won't be bugging me. I'm trying to talk to these people. Just. But anyway, that's what I hope happens. I'm really glad that you guys have stuck around. Those of you that have. Wow. Freaking weirdo. I hope to do more vlogging. I'm never gonna be the type of YouTuber that is gonna do a ton of live streams where I'm live streaming or vlogging every moment of my life, because there is just, certain parts of my life that I keep private and I think should be kept private and stuff. Like if Brad and I are having a disagreement, where he's wrong again and has failed to see the errors of his way again. And it might take several days of me having to tell him until you give in and you just say, yes, dear, you're right. Remember that? No, say it. Yes, dear, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Say it or I poke you. But anyway, there might be times like that. And I'm not going to share that with you people, because who wants to see me having to get him to realize the error of his ways, which are sometimes many.
Good luck with that one.
Which are many. So there you have it. I went to Dollar Tree today. I'm not going to film that haul because it's not an interesting haul. It's not a huge haul. It's just buying, basically cleaning stuff for the next month. Okay, so I bought laundry detergent and fabric softener and vinegar and I had to replenish the glove box of the Jeep because we realized that we didn't have any back and body and we didn't have any a leave in there. And those are two main things that especially Mr. Heide will take. And to show you one thing that we've found, and so you might find this helps you. This is Excedrin migraine, and we know we are not a paid sponsor. If they want to sponsor us, that'd be great. But this Excedrin migraine has the Tylenol and the aspirin and the caffeine. And it works just as well as the back and body, but it's a little bit cheaper. Well, quite a bit cheaper, actually. I think I pay $11.98 or something like that for 200 tablets. It's not that cheap, but he's got to have it. I have to buy 2 of these a month. And I take a little bit of it. A lot of days I'll take 1 dose. Some days I won't take any, but yeah, so if you're looking for something that might be just a tad cheaper than the back and body, you can do this Excedrin migraine. And, it seems to help just as good, doesn't it?
It does. And I'm really surprised taking it at night because of the caffeine in it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why it's that way.
Yeah, because caffeine usually...
But my doll has caffeine in it too. Your mom's the one that told me that years ago.
Yep.
Yep. And, because sometimes at night if his back is really hurting, which lately has been every night, we have him take Midol, and I would not have known that Midol, a lot of back sufferers take Midol until I was on this forum, and these people were talking about, well, yeah, they'll use Midol, and it's like, so I had him try it, and it does, and it's just a little bit of a different formula, so, every once in a while it's good to take something a little different. It kind of seems to reset stuff. Don't fall asleep on me, sweetie.
Nope, not going to happen.
Well, you sit there with your eyes shut long enough, usually.
But if I sit here with my eyes shut, then I'm less likely to get into mischief.
I'm gonna bonk you.
Ooh.
I'm gonna bonk you. But, I plan on staying married to that one. This one over here. Yeah, I plan on staying. I haven't changed my cell phone plan since I got my first cell phone. I haven't changed, you know. I had a kind of a pretend marriage the first go round, and then met that one, and I keep re-upping because he has his moments where he's cute. Some moments he's funny. Once in a great while, he's right. Once in a great. I think it's been 3 or 4 times in 2019 now. He's had a record year of being right. This is a kind of a running joke between us. Please don't, say, oh my God, she's being so mean. No, it's a running joke between us. He used to say for the longest time, if he was right, to mark it on calendar. His aunt, Merle, was so sweet. Not only did she send us a Christmas card, but she also sent us a Hawaiian calendar from Hawaii. Now, this was something that his late mother used to do every year. Is at least for the last 5 to 10 years, maybe, is she would give each child, and their family a calendar from Hawaii, and she started setting that up. I don't know if you were aware of that. Started setting that up through Aunt Merle.
Oh, no, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
so Aunt Merle would get the calendars, and she
Okay.
would send them all to your mom.
Okay.
And well, this year, since his mom has passed away, and his mom, and her name was Lorraine, and Merle, they're sisters, and they were also best friends. So this year she sent, I'm assuming she probably sent each of one of her nieces and nephews a calendar, and it was really neat. It was really, really neat because, we definitely felt your mom's absence. We felt her absence, especially last year for Christmas, because she was already having enough trouble and could not any longer really speak. And this Christmas too, just knowing she was no longer with us on Earth. But I like how I can't remember who it is, but one person always says that our bodies are just a meat sack and they all come differently. And I think we need to remember that. One thing I think we need to not allow any kind of fat shaming, but more than that, maybe just not allowing any kind of body shaming. Whether you're skinny, fat, short, tall, just not allow any kind of body shaming. Because, I mean, what are we saying to that person, that they're a horrible person because of however they're shaped? I mean, I'm an obese woman, but I'm the same as anybody else. I'm the same as that woman that maybe we don't realize is suffering from anorexia, that's sitting over in the corner. No, there's nobody sitting over in the corner. I'm just using an example. It's just like Brad is the same. You definitely can tell that my husband is disabled when you watch him walk. And he's the same as that 20-year-old young buck that thinks, oh man, that'll never happen to me. Like, yeah, just put another 40, 45 years on yourself. We all come down with different things, right? But would you rather have it be the physical problems, or would you rather have it be that you no longer could comprehend things?
I thought you were going to say, talk about my mental problems.
We weren't. There's only certain parts of our life we share. The ECT seems to be working out well for you. You already forgot. So don't tell me it's damaging you.
Ow.
This did not hurt you.
How do you know?
Because I just know. The other day he bent my fingernail and it hurted so bad.
Ow!
Don't. Look. I pulled the cuticle and you just touched it bad.
No,
You're not my friend now. I'm talking to my friends here. these people here. See, these are my friends. Here, you, no friend. See, wait, there. What is that beeping,
That's
Alex? We have to say Alex because if you say her real name, she's gonna start doing stuff. Okay, and I'm not monetized, but they don't like it when you play music on here that's not copyright free.
okay.
You know that?
I did not know that.
That's an infringement.
But they don't, never mind.
It is punishable by law.
They don't, never, no.
They know everything.
Oh, yeah.
They are the big brother, the big sisters, the littles and the bigs. Ooh, am I shooting off another firework? Anyway, let's talk about that real quick, and then I'll let you guys go because I know part of you guys are already sleeping. We're just having a little party, us here. Unless you guys want to come over, let me know. But we're having just like a meat and cheese tray and with some smoked oysters, um, and that kind of stuff. We're having a really nice relish tray, even with fresh vegetables and hummus. I like hummus. Brad does not. We're gonna have some chips and dip. We're gonna have some little smokies, and we might have, depending on if we want to or not, we might have a drink. We might not. We bought stuff to have drinks. I bought the White Russian. What do you say? It's already pre-mixed.
Yep.
Is that okay? So I got stuff in it. We got some Cremora. Is that what I got? Or
Camorra.
Camorra. I got some Camorra. We got some spice rum.
Camorra is coffee liqueur.
Spice rum. We got some Knob Creek whiskey. What?
40 Creek.
Oh, I thought it was Knob Creek.
No, Knob Creek is
okay.
bourbon. 40 Creek is a Canadian.
I'll tell you something about that. 40 Creek whiskey. I don't do the whiskey. I hardly do the rum. Got to be mixed in like eggnog. And then he got some Amberbach, which is beer. Which I'm sure you guys know that. We already do have some coconut rum. Is that up there too? Okay. And that'll do us for the whole next year probably, because we, of course, being diabetics, don't want to drink hardly at all. Very rarely we'll have a drink. Brad doesn't even do the nightly glass of wine. He quit doing that. God, what, about a year ago?
Yeah.
In fact, the last box of wine we bought, I had to pour down the sink. We just, once in a great while, we'll have a drink. Maybe once every 6 months, we'll have a drink. A lot of times we talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a drink tonight. And then we don't.
Yep.
So if I was that good with chocolate or sweets, I would have it made. And I know a lot of people are that way where they could care less about, like, food. And, yeah. Well, I made a post the other day on Facebook because we went, and about every 3 to 4 months we'll go. It's about averaged out. It's about every 4 months we'll go and buy a lot of pop, or some people call it soda. When it's on sale at Winn-Dixie. Well, so it was, and we went because we were almost out, and so we usually buy 16, 12 packs at a time, and Brad was carrying it in, and I was stacking it inside and stuff, and I just like to huck pop around. I say I huck, but it's just, I like to just kind of stack pop and throw pop, and I'm pretty fast at it, and I enjoy doing it, and I get to now because Brad can't, because before he always did it. I think you enjoy doing it too. But it's just the sound of the 12 packs on top of each other, the cans. It's kind of like goes back when we used to weight lift, and the sound of the clinking of the barbells and stuff. So yeah, I wanted to share that. So, you have anything else to share, honey?
No, I think we've taken up enough of their time.
I know. Well, a lot of people tell me that they listen to this while they're doing housework, like Rebecca. And her and those poor little girls were sick over Christmas, so sick that
That's really sad.
yeah, they ended up having to be admitted into the hospital for a
Wow.
while because they had to be rehydrated. Yeah.
Are they doing better now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
But I just want to say Happy New Year to all of you guys. And thank you for having been so supportive. I'm excited. I'm like at 960 something. I might get to 1,000 this next coming year.
966.
And that would be it would be really nice just to say I have 1,000 subscribers. Because I've been doing this for like 7 years. But I do it just because I love it. And you guys are my friends. So say Happy New Year, Brad.
Happy New Year, Brad.
And remember that we love you guys and we do cherish your friendship so very much. And I think you're awesome. And I do hope you guys have a very happy and safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Yes.
Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.